Fine, thanks.
What do you think our new neighbors will be like?
I don't know. They haven't been very friendly so far.
Well, they did just move in this morning, you know?
Yeah, but they kind of look grumpy and glare a lot.
Just like you, right?
Well, the face you're making right now isn't exactly friendly. Maybe they saw you and got scared.
What did I say?
Maybe they're worried about werewolves.
Huh? But werewolves aren't even real.
Maybe they are. Haven't you seen the news? There have been rumors of wolf attacks throughout the city.
Sure, but wolves aren't werewolves.
True. But why else would wolves be running around in a big city killing people?
It's probably just someone's aggressive GMO dog that got loose.
Don't forget that all the people killed by wolves were high-up government officials.
Chance.
Sounds like denial to me.
Go away.
Sorry, what?
If we were bothering you, you could have just said so.
No, I, wasn't talking to you.
Well, I don't know whom you were talking to then.
I was, just thinking about werewolves.
Right. Well, just watch out for yourself then.
See ya.
That was entirely your fault.
You were the one who was being rude. If you hadn't said, go away, but instead, you're right, or yes, then they probably wouldn't have even noticed.
Well, maybe if you didn't keep talking while there are people around who can't see you, then I wouldn't have had to respond at all.
Jay, don't stay outside too late at night. I've heard there's been some werewolf attacks lately.
Sure. Who's that?
Who?
Probably a werewolf.
Hi, I'm one of your new neighbors. My name is Lal. Nice to meet you.
Hi. My name is Jay. Nice to meet you.
I came by to see if you'd like to come over for dinner and to meet everyone.
Definitely not unfriendly.
Sure, I guess.
Great! Dinner is already ready, so just drop by whenever you want.
Okay. See you there. Sure, he seemed very friendly. Possibly overly friendly. But that just makes them even more suspicious.
You're just being paranoid.
You're the one who keeps going on about werewolves.
So you think the neighbors might be werewolves?
No, that's not the point.
Right, I just thought you thought it was.
You said... You know what, never mind.
Come in.
That was close. She should have just left the door open longer in case there were any spirits or ghosts that wanted in.
Anne, don't be rude. Offer our guest a seat.
Talk about rude, Jay. You always complain an awful lot about me, but being invisible isn't always fun. And remember that when you insult me, you are really only insulting yourself.
I am Ankh, and this is Anne. Lee.
Nice to meet you.
Roa.
Hi.
Sal.
Nice knowing you.
Svi.
Welcome.
And you already met Lel.
Hi again.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Jay.
So, Jay, how long have you lived here?
I've been here my whole life, actually. Where did you guys move from?
Oh, we weren't too far from here.
The food is going to get cold.
Right. Let's eat then.
Well, that was boring.
You're just annoyed because you had to stand the whole time.
But it was boring enough that at least you know they're probably not werewolves.
I never thought that in the first place. That's...
That was definitely a wolf.
Shh!
What? They can't hear me. Look what I found.
If you want to take part in an anti-government plot that has to do with the freedom of every individual, sign this note and return it to our house by tomorrow morning. If not, burn the note and we will not bother you further. Sincerely, Your new neighbors.
Sounds like a valid cause.
Sounds like something I don't want to get involved in.
You're not even going to consider it?
No, not really.
See you later then.
You're awfully quiet today. I'm the one who didn't sleep well last night, which is probably semi your fault.
I'm always pretty quiet. Did you stay awake thinking about werewolves?
Nope. I thought the neighbors said they'd leave us alone after this. They're probably checking to see if I burned the note yet. Gazier, did you see where I left the note yesterday? I thought I put it here, but now I can't remember.
I saw you leave it there. Somebody must have moved it.
Oh well, I'll find it after I talk to them. Sorry, I lost.
Great. Jay, follow me.
Wait,
Don't say anything until we're back at the house.
Jay, it's great you made it before you died.
I really hope we don't regret this.
What?
Okay, listen carefully, Jay. So there's been a government plot against the normal civilians going on for a long time now. You know that every child that is born gets an electronic microchip, right? Everyone knows that. That chip also gives these people in the government the ability to control them.
They tell people that the microchips are for identification solely, but it's all lies. We've been lied to all our lives. Isn't that great? I'm sure we're all just going to die because of it.
The point is that we are all people who, in one way or another, no longer or have never had this chip. We are the only people who can fight against this mind control plan.
Wait,
The reason that we contacted you is because we scanned you for a microchip earlier, and you didn't have one. That alone was reason enough for us to try to contact you. We need as many people as we can get. But we also need to make sure the people we contact are good people. I know we've only just met you, but you seem nice. So we decided to try anyway. If you hadn't signed the note, we might have even considered moving out again.
wait, but
We recently received word that the plan starts in about 3 weeks' time, which means you all only have that long to save this world from disaster.
Lee, don't forget to count yourself. You are helping us, remember?
Yeah, but I'm not going to be that much help.
We're all doomed anyway, so one more person helping won't hurt.
would you all listen to me for a second?
Just say what you have to say.
I've been trying this entire time. I did not sign the note. Are you telling me all this and acting like I did?
Oh no. Actually, you did sign the note. It's too late to turn back now.
Or did you come here to listen to all our plans and then happily pretend that you never intended to hear them? What are you going to do now? Report us to the government? It's not like somebody else signed the note for you.
I have to say, I'm very disappointed.
Now we're extra doomed.
This is awful.
Sorry, Jay. Lee?
What do you think is wrong with him?
I don't know. He's been like this all along. Yes, but it has gotten worse. It's not normal to black out at random intervals throughout the day, and so much more frequently than when we found him.
Don't you think we should do something?
I would if there was anything I knew I could do about it.
Is Vet's gonna be fine?
Maybe it's just his genetic modification.
Yeah, that's probably all it is.
Don't worry about it, and keep your voices down.
It's nice that they try to act like nothing's wrong, but do they honestly think that I haven't noticed myself?
Vex!
Hello again, Vex.
Hello, what's going on?
Not much.
Nothing at all.
Hello.
Where were you when I needed you?
Hey, it wasn't my fault they shut the door in my face. It took me a while to break in through the back door. I will admit to signing the note, though.
So really, this entire situation is your fault then?
Maybe a little, but you didn't have to go telling them that you didn't sign the note.
I was just telling the truth. How was I supposed to know?
Well, think about it this way. Since I am technically part of you, I have just as much right to make your decisions as you do.
Right. You made the decision to drop me tied up on the floor here, with a headache. I don't even know what time it is. Maybe I should be making decisions for you instead.
Sorry, I didn't know they were going to do that. I would have tried to stop them, but by the time I got in, it was too late.
Well, the least you could do is untie me now.
So, you're awake now.
You can't just kidnap me. Let me go.
We've decided to release you.
I said we never should have contacted you in the first place.
I'd say we're lucky, but we're all going to get killed anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You can't tell anyone about us, and you're going to have to join our cause whether you want to or not. We can't trust you to not report us to the officials, so we're going to make sure that you are involved in our plans. Trust me, that the more you know and the more you tell the government about it, even if you are loyal to them in every way, they will kill you. They aren't going to spare your life after they've gotten their information.
Basically, don't try to tell on us, or it won't end well for you. You are now part of the rebels, whether you want to be or not. Sorry, Jay.
Looks like you're stuck.
Confirm your understanding, Jay. Our next meeting is tomorrow. We expect you to be there.
Fine. I understand you.
See you tomorrow, Jay.
I hope you're more prepared for this than you look.
The meeting is at 3. Don't be late.
Bye.
Jay, you're back.
Yes, Grandma. You sound surprised.
It isn't like you to stay the night somewhere else without telling me first. I was getting worried that werewolves had eaten you.
Wait, overnight?
Yes?
Yeah, I probably should have mentioned that.
Yeah, you should have.
What? You aren't making any sense, Jay.